I think 2024 was one of the biggest grab bag years for games I've seen in a long time. This was some of the best games ever, and I will argue personally some of the worst games ever in terms of performance. Let's go over a few of them. We don't have to go over the rewards they got or anything like that. I'm just gonna say the games that are good, and you're gonna know they're good. And if you don't like them, that's cool, but you can't deny that these games, at a minimum, are pretty decent. At a minimum, even if you don't like them. Number one, Black Myth Wukong. Game I didn't even play. But as someone that recently got into Elden Ring and hearing that it's kind of like that, it's a Souls game in a way, I'm like, people love these games for a reason. It took the Chinese mythology approach. People loved it. Warhammer Space Marine 2. Space Marine 2 did fantastic. People loved it. It actually has a pretty decent player base still. I don't know if they're updating it anymore. Grand Blue Fantasy Relink is what a gacha game is. I'm gonna go into this and make its own video, but this is what gacha games need to be, basically. I'm okay with it, even if I have to unlock the characters, but your gameplay needs to be in-depth and let me get into it like that. That's the type of shit I need. Because gacha games be feeling so plain and there's so much stupid RNG I don't want to deal with. But I'm not going into that. Grand Blue, great game, obviously. But let's look at some of the shitters now. We had Suicide Squad, dog shit game. I'm pretty sure it's been announced that it's being shut down, or at least they're done working on it. Foam Stars, another game that's dying already. Foam Stars was Splatoon, but for every platform, basically. Foam Stars, at least I think it was every platform. I know, actually, no, Foam Stars was not on PC, it was a PlayStation exclusive. Oh, that explains a lot, never mind. So, Foam Stars is getting shut down. We have, what the hell was it? We have Concord, the most legendary flop in, I will say, in gaming history. It's up there with, Concord is going up there with ET. If I make a list of legendary flops ever, I'm putting Concord on that list. And I'm arguably putting it at number one. But other than those, bro, X-Defiant is another one. Another 6-month game. You know what game I played that died in 6 months that I love? Rumbleverse. So X-Defiant players, I feel your pain. At least your game lasted a bit longer, but it is on the way out, sadly. Bro, this was such a weird year because of course there's other games that was popping off. Astrobot. What's that game that was in all the nominees of Game Award? Balatro. We had Stellar Blade. But it's like the amount of good games we had so many dead ones. Even, you know what's crazy? Most people don't know what the fuck Dustborn is. Dustborn was such a bad flop that the only reason people don't know what Dustborn is it got overshadowed because it was flopping at the same time Concord was flopping. But Concord was flopping so hard at the moment that Dustborn got fucking buried underneath the sand. This is what I mean. This was a relatively good year, but this was actually a fantastic year for games, but all the shitty and bad games and things that happened made the year ass. But this video was going to be relatively short. There wasn't much to say. I just wanted to say what I felt about 2024 because I was holding it back. I wanted to make sure at the end of the year, you know, I want to see if whatever games come out at the end of the year are they worth it. And we're not talking about like really indie games like that because I don't play too many indie games. I play one from time to time, you know, but they had some bangers, obviously. My favorite games, if you're wondering my best games of the year, personally, is the only ones I can really say. There's only like two. Grand Blue, there's three actually. Grand Blue Relink was super fun. I loved every moment of me playing through that game. Well, the beginning I did, but I had to find a character I liked. Once I got Narmaya, I was just fucking, I didn't have an urge to play any other character. I still haven't played any other character yet. And I finished the story. I haven't even got through all of the post-game. So, Grand Blue, actually, Visions of Mana was okay. Visions of Mana it's not a sleeper. I don't think it's for a lot of people. If you played RPGs, you're probably gonna really dislike it because there's not much to it. But Visions of Mana was a solid game. For me though, I'll probably give it to Unicorn Overlord. Is my favorite single-player game of the year. And I've barely played it. I'm only like an hour or two into the game, but I love real-time strategy games, and it gives me vibes of Advance Wars, the game I loved and played growing up on the Game Boy. But The last game for me, by far, no competition for multiplayer is Marvel Rivals. This game is Overwatch 1 or Overwatch 2 done right in every way. The skins are better, the fucking animations overall are better. The game is just on average more fun. It's 6v6, so you can actually have tank combos and all this shit. It is so good. The team up mechanic is one of the best mechanics I've seen in the game. I'm probably gonna make a separate video on the best mechanics I've seen in games. Or I might make it a small series where I just review mechanics in games, shit like that. But that's going to be it from me. What do y'all think about this year's game? I think, like I said, I think it was a middling year, but I would say slightly the good outshined the bad. But the bad was really bad. Like, Concord drags shit down a lot. I'm not gonna lie, Concord is the big hitter, and Dustborn. But that's gonna be it for me. Let me know what y'all think of this video, all that good shit. Hope y'all enjoyed 2025. Let's True Kingston, and I'm out.